Digangana, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am fine. Tell me, does this lockdown kind of remind you of your Big Boss days?
Well, see, I think the difference is that in Big Boss we were very secure
Hmm.
and we knew that there's no kind of depression and it's not negative. But
Hmm.
right now, even when you're home, the uh,
Hmm.
there's some kind of pressure I feel because you
Hmm.
constantly know the news is depressing. Even if you
Yeah.
speak to people, it's going to be about Corona, whether you like it or you don't.
Hmm.
So I'm kind of not liking the whole vibe itself because we're really sad.
Yeah.
Big Boss wasn't this sad, to be very honest. I mean, I thought it
Hmm.
was quite a thing to
Yeah.
be inside of that house, but
Yeah.
now I feel
Yeah.
like
Also.
there's something worse.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Completely. So tell me, what is keeping you busy these days? Like what activities are you indulging in?
I'm actually doing everything that I haven't done in a while. I am like,
Yeah.
I painted and I sketched up for years. Like
Yeah.
years. I hadn't done
Yeah.
that in a long time. I did
Hmm.
that. Um,
Hmm.
I wrote a few songs. I wrote a few other
Hmm.
things. I cooked a
Yeah.
little bit. So my mom was like,
Yeah.
"Oh
I
my
saw the
god,
video
look at this!"
yesterday.
Yeah, somebody's coming to the kitchen. I said, "Yeah, all
Yeah.
dressed up." I went to the kitchen.
Yeah.
So I right now actually I'm just dressing up for my own sake. Like I feel like okay, I'm
Hmm.
mentally like I haven't stepped out of my house in the
Hmm.
last 15, 16 days I think
Yeah.
more.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
psychologically I didn't want to be like in a bad
Hmm.
situation, and I would suggest that to
Right.
everyone because you have to keep
Yeah.
yourself
Right.
sane. So just to do everything that kind of keeps you normal.
Hmm. Good. Yeah. So tell me, what's the first thing that you're gonna do like after this lockdown ends?
I have no idea. I will probably go for a long drive.
Hmm.
The
Yeah.
first thing that I want to do, I just want to breathe. I wanna see
Hmm.
other people. I want to see other faces, like strangers.
Hmm.
Maybe in
Hmm.
a really so there's something very interesting. I always crib
Yeah.
about really crowded places. Like even if it's
Hmm.
a shopping mall or it's a huge fancy get together where like anything for that matter.
Yeah.
When there are lots of
Yeah.
people, and after some time, like when you where you have to meet everyone. Some family functions
Yeah.
where you
Right.
literally have to go meet every single person. Like yeah, when
Hmm.
is this gonna end? But I think this is the first time that I'm looking forward to something like that. I'm like, can we just have a
Yeah.
family affair? Because I really want to go see people.
Yeah. Yeah. Otherwise, we generally avoid, going to family functions and all.
No, yeah.
Yeah. Right.
See, I feel that my space is like I love. For example, if we're in a
Hmm.
if there's a meet and greet or there's a promotional event where or the fans are dropping by, and there's something that
Hmm.
I look stuff like that I really enjoy. But
Yeah.
places where you have to be extremely formal and you just have to be there for the heck of it, I feel
Hmm.
like why? But I
Yeah.
think I wouldn't even mind that at this point because I just want to see people. But
Yeah.
jokes apart, I feel we're in a really bad
Hmm.
situation.
Bad situation, yeah.
Yeah, and people
And
should
hopefully
only
we do
write.
come out.
Of course, we should. We will. But for now,
Hmm.
people should only dream about getting out of their house. They shouldn't actually get out of
Right.
the house.
Completely agree. So, I wanted to ask this question since your show, Veera, is going to be re-telecasted. So, tell me,
Yes.
what are your fond memories related to the show?
Wow, lots actually. Yeah, I was right from
Hmm.
getting on board to
Hmm.
being on set everything because I remember
Hmm.
I was prepping with my mom papa for my 16th birthday,
Hmm.
so we were at Novotel
Yeah.
at the bookings, and I got a call and they were
Hmm.
like, "We want to do a look thingy tonight." I'm like, "It's
Hmm.
10 p.m. What are you gonna do at
Yeah.
this hour?" So I
Hmm.
remember like it started off like in a non like some things are really structured. You know what's gonna happen
Hmm.
next. You go for a
Hmm.
meeting next day,
Hmm.
and then it's like a
Yeah.
process. It was really quick. It just happened
Hmm.
like in 2 days, and I signed the contract, and then I
Hmm.
was on set, and
Hmm.
everything was just really right there. And I was
Hmm.
16 at that point. So it was kind of
Yeah.
really exciting because, my birthday had just
Yeah.
gone, my book release.
Hmm.
So I still remember that feeling of being extremely overwhelmed because you feel like, oh, you have a lot of things in place at this point.
Yeah. Right. So,
So everything.
you started. Hmm. So you started your career at a very young age, like you were a child artist, if I'm not wrong. So
Yeah.
tell me, can we say that being an actor was your childhood dream?
Childhood dream. I always wanted to act. I just really always wanted to act. I wanted to act,
Yeah.
sing, write. I wanted to be. I always been this
Hmm.
creative person, and I sort of I don't know how because now when I look back at it, so there's a thing. Even when I was a
Hmm.
kid, I had
Hmm.
never in my life accepted I'm a kid. Okay, so even
Yeah.
when I was like 4 years old, I would treat like, yeah, I'm just equivalent of who you are, and you gotta talk to
Yeah.
me like your age, and you
Hmm.
can't like
Yeah.
pull my cheeks and be like, Ollie baby, I
Jeez. Yeah.
wasn't that kid
Yeah.
ever,
Hmm.
ever.
Hmm.
So in my head, I
Hmm.
was really grown up always, but
Yeah.
obviously, eventually, you realize you're not. But so
Yeah.
I
Right.
think even at that point, I was really firm that I wanted to act, I wanted to sing, I wanted to write,
Hmm.
and there's nothing that I could have probably imagined
Hmm.
myself doing other than what I do at this moment. Of
Right.
course, education has been a really important part of my
Hmm.
journey, my space, and I actually do consider it really important. Probably also because I
Yeah.
write, so I feel like you
Yeah.
have to be, and you can't be like just because you have to be into the whole entertainment biz. That doesn't mean that you ignore your academics.
Hmm.
So I've been
Hmm.
able to
Yeah.
manage both.
Yeah. So I would like to say that a lot of your fans from Indonesia have joined and they want you to say something to them.
Apa kabar Indonesia? How are you? Oh, I love them.
That
They
yeah.
know it, and I like to say it over and over
Hmm.
again. I actually adore them.
Hmm.
Probably the most
Hmm.
adorable bunch of people I have ever met. I still remember those
Yeah.
meet and greets in Indonesia and
Hmm.
everything. So warm, so welcoming, and
Hmm.
fans are
Hmm.
adorable there. I mean, I can still pick out them on Instagram. Like, I know who's who. Some people who've been
Yeah.
there for like 5, 6 years, and you know
Yes. Yeah.
practically who these people are.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it's really amazing.
Right.
I hope
Yeah.
I get to see
Tell
them
me
soon.
very soon, yeah. Very soon. So tell me, out of all the characters that you have played, like in TV and in films as well, which is that one character that you could personally relate to?
Personally relate to. See, I think I find like a bit of me in everything, or at least I try to find to build that
Hmm.
kind of relatability. Everything is almost like a puzzle, especially when you're playing
Hmm.
a role, at least the roles that I've played. Because I remember with Veera, I was more
Hmm.
emotional about it because I don't have a brother in real life. So I was like,
Yeah.
this is probably that empty space that I have not been able to fill up myself. So this
Hmm.
show is gonna
Hmm.
help me do that. And the
Yeah.
chemistry did reflect like in terms of brother sister.
Hmm.
So I've
Yeah.
enjoyed that. Like that's very close to my heart. Films, of course.
Hmm.
Friday and Jalebi were my debut films. So Friday is a really
Yeah.
different role. Jalebi was an altogether
Hmm.
different role. Both of them I
Yeah.
compared because they really do different personalities. Like
Three
I'm
roles
not
and
any of them.
two films in a day. How is that
Yeah, it was
feeling like?
insane. Oh God, the
Yeah.
first I'll tell you. Initially, I freaked out because I remember they
Hmm.
told me that both your films. So I knew about Jalebi coming that day. Okay,
Hmm.
but Friday
Hmm.
had
Yeah.
already pushed about like 2, 3 dates because of a few
Hmm.
issues. So I wasn't sure when Friday. So I got to know
Hmm.
probably Monday morning that Jalebi is coming out so and so date. Yay, party time,
Yeah.
very good, da da da.
Yeah. Hmm.
Same night, I get a call from
Hmm.
Friday Films director
Hmm.
Abhishek that we're
Hmm.
coming on this
Hmm.
date, and then I'm like,
Hmm.
wait, what? You can't like this, not done like this. This is the situation. How am I gonna
Yeah.
attend both screenings
Hmm.
and etc. etc. So I remember him not speaking a single uh, word
Hmm.
while I was speaking, and then I was getting paranoid about it. I said, this can't
Yeah.
happen. Like, what are you doing? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Then, like, listen. He just said
Hmm.
one thing, and he tweeted that too.
Hmm.
But he's like,
Hmm.
listen, Digangana, you're gonna be making
Hmm.
history, so chill.
Hmm. Chill.
And
Yeah.
and then I was like, yeah, I mean, yeah, technically. I peacefully kept the phone down. And after that, I
Yeah.
think the feeling changed because then I was more relieved. I was like, it's okay. Sometimes God has a better
Yeah.
plan for you.
Yeah, right. You also did ninth season of Big Boss. Tell me,
Yeah.
how has that, changed your life professionally? Like, has Big Boss helped change things professionally for you?
So I'll tell you what Big Boss did do.
Hmm.
I remember
Hmm.
before that everything, even when I step out of my house, it would mostly be about Veera,
Hmm.
the show, the character, of
Hmm.
course, which is
Hmm.
adored and loved, and I love it too. But I
Yeah,
think
right.
after Big Boss, the huge shift was that I was more often called Digangana, and then I
Yeah.
could make that transition into films because I wanted to, and that was a
Hmm.
deliberate decision. And I knew
Hmm.
that I needed to give myself this time and see if I can,
Hmm.
you know, make it in films because
Yeah.
I personally feel that there's time for everything.
Hmm.
There's time. Like I've done television and I love television. I mean, I've done it since I
Yeah.
was like 7 and I've done it until 18 or something. So
Hmm.
a long span of time, basically. And then
Yeah,
I knew
right.
that I knew that this is that time that I wanted to try and see how it works in
Hmm.
films because, eventually
Hmm.
70 is something
Hmm.
that we've all grown up on. I mean, I love
Yeah.
it as much. Everyone, it's almost
Hmm.
like a celebration. So I was like,
Hmm.
let's give it time. So I think Big Boss did kind of help me build my own identity. And I realized
Hmm.
that, when you're working under another roof, it's
Hmm.
not really your build. But when you start working
Yeah.
for yourself directly, like when
Right.
you are an X person on whose shoulder an X thing will be taken on, it is an
Hmm.
absolutely different story. So I
Hmm.
feel that
Yeah.
that realization did happen after I made the shift. Because I was really,
Yeah.
oh my God, I remember everyone telling me that why are you refusing these television shows? Such a fool are you?
Yeah.
You don't understand. I'm like, yeah, it's okay. I refused about like 45 shows.
Hmm.
So it was
Yeah.
insane. Then after that, I stopped counting because I was like, I'll count because I like
Yeah.
it, but still.
Hmm.
But I feel like anything that comes on television, because my basic problem
Hmm.
was and still is that it's a
Hmm.
huge commitment. You have to really
Yeah.
invest yourself completely. So I don't know how many people
Yeah.
outside understand, but we understand within the industry that when you say I'm doing a
Right.
daily soap in a lead role, that means you're going to be on set
Hmm.
every single day, 365 days in a
Hmm.
year.
Yeah.
Probably,
Completely.
yeah, you have to be really
Hmm.
exclusively dedicated right there. So you really can't do
Yeah.
anything else. And then I
Hmm.
was like, I want to give myself this. That's also one of the biggest reasons I did Tamil and Telugu films also. Because my
Yeah.
idea was to explore, and I'm still at it because
Hmm.
I feel that, whatever um, I have done, I understand television, Any point in time I
Yeah.
feel like I want to do television again, I know completely what it is. It's not,
Hmm.
there's
Right.
nothing that I need to
Hmm.
figure or I need to find out.
Hmm.
I've done probably
Hmm.
everything on television, fiction, non-fiction,
Hmm.
just really been there,
Yeah.
done that. So with films, I
Hmm.
think I just chose to be in a space where I can
Hmm.
explore.
Yeah. Right. Right. And while you were exploring, Tamil and Telugu films, was language a barrier for you to overcome?
Huge thing.
Yeah.
So there's so many myths around this. Like people think it's gonna be
Yeah.
very simple. Like you could just go and
Hmm.
walk in and probably say whatever comes in
Hmm.
your head and just maybe move your
Hmm.
eyes and express, and it's gonna be
Hmm.
completely fine. That's
Hmm.
not how it works. You really have
Yeah.
to know your dialogues and
Yeah.
interestingly, so if you go back and see into whatever roles I've done, they've always been
Hmm.
prominent ones. Even Friday and
Right.
Jalebi, I had the space
Hmm.
that, I probably would like to watch and stuff, and they were really
Right.
strong roles. So I was very
Hmm.
clear about, even when I do a film in Telugu
Hmm.
or I do a film in Tamil, I wanted to make sure that
Hmm.
my role makes an impact. I'm not just
Hmm.
a heroine who comes in and leaves. I mean, I wouldn't mind doing that, but not probably initially in my career because I feel initially you rather want to prove
Hmm.
yourself and you kind of want to do more
Hmm.
experimental roles. So my dialogues have been epic. Like I had like 20 lines, and then when I saw
Yeah.
that paper and see it's foreign language literally, because
Right.
in this side of the world, we understand at
Hmm.
least there's similarity between Punjabi, Sindhi,
Hmm.
Gujarati, Bengali,
Yeah.
Tamil, Telugu, Kannada, Malayalam. I just didn't understand. Like
Yeah.
nothing at all. Like nothing,
Yeah.
absolutely nothing. I'm like, So
Hmm.
first day I kind of freaked out a little bit because so I was playing it really cool, like yeah, I'm you
Hmm.
know, like cool about it. In my head I was like,
Hmm.
wait, how is this gonna happen? Because these are a bunch of
Yeah.
and you know, see, it's not a school competition where you have to mug up 20 lines and you have to stand on
Right.
a stage and
Completely.
speak them. It's about
Hmm.
emotions,
Hmm.
okay? And I'm not a
Yeah.
pumping person, so I can't be like,
Yeah.
for example, I'm doing a shot and you're giving me a light
Hmm.
in my ear and I'm gonna say it after you
Hmm.
say. It doesn't work with me like that. So I have to mug it up.
Hmm.
So interestingly,
Yeah.
I sat down literally like, how school kids do that, their homework kind of a thing. I sat down, I sat with my director. I said, explain me everything.
Hmm.
So I think the first week of my first film
Hmm.
was a lot of
Hmm.
theoretical um,
Yeah.
reading session more. For me, acting wasn't a
Yeah.
job. I think the whole language thing was a bigger job. But then eventually, I
Yeah.
think the
Completely.
reviews came out, I was happy because they wrote really nice.
Yeah.
And Hippie
Yeah.
was, of course, my Telugu debut was really powerful role. I
Right.
learned bike riding for that, so
Oh, that's great.
yeah.
Yeah. So one of your fans has asked, what is your best movie? Like, which movie do you like the most?
The
Could
ones
be
that I've
Bollywood,
done,
Tamil. Hmm?
the ones that I've done, जो मैंने की है या जो मैंने
हाँ, out
देखी
of
है,
जो देखी है.
जो देखी है,
हाँ.
यार बहुत सारी हैं. मैं थोड़ी पुराने
Hmm.
जमाने टाइप की भी हूँ, so I like old films also. Watched
Yeah.
Khamoshi recently, yeah. Veera
Yeah.
film, Khamoshi, it's
Hmm.
really nice.
Hmm.
अभी दिमाग में वो इसलिए because I've recently seen ये सारी फिल्में.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah.
Yeah, huge fan of Meena Kumari ji and Kishore Kumar.
Hmm.
So I like
Hmm.
their genre of films. Um,
Hmm.
I am also kind of a person who likes space like La La Land, Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Yes,
Hmm.
I enjoy that space a lot. I
Romantic
like,
space, like.
yeah, a lot. I watched this film called Notting Hill.
Yeah.
Beautiful film.
Hmm.
Tamil last film that I really liked was there's a film of Dhanush called Asura.
Hmm.
It's really
Right,
rustic,
right, right.
really
Yeah.
rustic. I actually
Yeah.
enjoyed. I mean, people were whistling in the theater, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's insane. No, but also it's a part
Yeah.
of the culture there, so I enjoy it. Like the whole meet and greet session
Mhm.
at the theater, it's almost like a thing. So I
Yeah.
enjoyed it.
Yeah. So now a fan called Sana has asked that since you had a message for your Indonesian fans, do say something about your Indian fans as well.
Oh my god. See, I personally don't bias between regions, but I, it's you know, it's a lot of love and affection. Like when people write like,
Mhm.
"Oh, you live here in this part of Mumbai. I live in this part of Mumbai," and you sort of know.
Mhm.
I'm not sure when I get to meet them or if I get to meet them,
Mhm.
but there's some kind of
Mhm.
affection that is just so um, unconditional because they aren't really seeking for anything more,
Mhm.
but probably a
Mhm.
smile or just the fact that they like to see what you're saying,
Yeah.
and it's
Mhm.
not the limited to, oh, we have to chat with this it's not really a give and
Mhm.
take. So I feel
Yeah.
whenever I'm working, I feel my one of the biggest things that kind of do um,
Mhm.
you know pad all my thoughts up is the fact that I
Mhm.
don't want to let any of my fans down. Like I want them to be proud
Yeah.
for everything that they
Mhm.
see.
Think it.
And in fact,
Yeah.
when I was not doing television, I was really like
Mhm.
skeptical because I knew that people were hysterically writing, "Why aren't you doing this?
Mhm.
And why aren't you doing another show? Would like to see."
Yeah.
So I was so overwhelmed at that point because I
Yeah.
was like, I don't know what to say.
Mhm.
But now I think
Yeah. That's.
my parents have also
Mhm.
led my journey with me, so I'm good that way.
Mhm. Yeah. So what do you personally think about your journey from being a child artist to a well matured actress who is doing some great films?
What do I think of myself?
Yeah,
Wow.
of your own journey, your complete transition from being a child actor to a successful actress now.
I think I'm still on a journey. So
Yeah.
still on a journey for sure. I have understood one thing very very clearly
Mm.
in the
Mm.
in a very recent time, um,
Mm.
that you have to really um, be really affectionate of your job, especially in this industry. You really have to have love and affection for what you do. You have to be hardworking because this is not like passing um, a MBBS exam, or it's not engineering. It's not something that anybody's
Right.
going to tell you. Okay, there you go. Here's the certificate, and now there's nobody better than you.
Yeah.
Um, there's a constant self lifting. And I've realized that I was, as it is, never very much invested in other people. Like I've not been a gossip person really, so I don't like gossips and I don't entertain them so much. But sometimes other people do tend to affect you in so many ways.
Yeah.
So I think that
Yeah.
through my journey, I've realized that these other people are just gonna keep coming in and going out.
Yeah.
So I should
Yeah.
not care. Because the last thing and the only thing that does matter is what you do. And I feel that, from all my decisions of when I was a kid, I wanted to do television. So there was a struggle in school because then you had to bunk and my exams and everything. Then when I did a lead role, I had my board exams at that point. So my neighbors and everyone and the school pressure, college pressure, what's going to happen. Until 12th, I was in Mitibai. So, there were a lot of other things. And then how is graduation going to happen? Okay, university. And then for films, I had to lose weight. And then, you have to look like another person because television does give you those brownie points. Even if you're a little plumped up, it's okay. But for films, you really have to, work
Have to
yourself
work
out.
hard.
Yeah, you have to work yourself out. So, and then to realize that, what kind of films. So now I realized that I've done about, 6 films by now, technically, 6 films released.
Right.
So it's A thing to do a film, and it's B thing to understand what kind of film you want to do. And where do you want to see yourself going. And that is so important. That now I'm like, okay, I've done films, now I gotta pick, like, just to realize what not to do is also an equally important thing than just to do. So I feel most of my decisions sometimes are just left on wherever life takes me. But sometimes where I have definitely used my head, I have just understood that it's a constant journey, and I really don't know when will I be able to conclude and say that, okay, here I am.
Yeah. Do you kind of regret any decisions that you have taken career-wise? Like,
do I regret? Nothing, yeah. I mean, there are definitely instances in the past that kind of do upset you when you think about them. Or, very honestly, I mean, we all have that. It doesn't have to come from the fact that I am an actor or anything of that sort. But it's just that, sometimes you kind of do kind of give importance to people you shouldn't have. And people who are just a part of your life. And you, at that point, you think that's the world and everything is around, what this person thinks and what that person thinks. Okay, but that's not what I meant, and etc. etc. I realized over-explaining doesn't work. People who want to stay will stay. People who don't want to stay will get lost anyway. So, so I feel those kind of things, when I think about them, I do get a little upset. But I'm pretty much okay. I'm chill now. I get it. It's okay. It happens. But
take
I
it as
don't
it
regret
comes.
it really, 'cause it comes as a passe and it's gonna always be there. But I don't regret it because I probably think if that wouldn't have happened, I probably wouldn't have been the person that I am today.
Right.
'Cause
Completely.
everything leads up to something. You can't take one block off and say the building is still gonna stand as tall as it is. So I'm fine like that.
So one of your fans has asked, what kind of struggles did you face to reach to the point that where you are today in the industry?
That's a good one. Thank you. Struggle a lot, but struggle in terms of you have to self-analyzation is a huge struggle in its own self. I feel struggle doesn't really necessarily have to mean that you're going out. I mean, honestly, I haven't faced a lot of rejection. I haven't. But it's not like I have not known rejection at all. Because there have been parts I didn't fit into, and there were projects that I wanted to be a part of, but didn't turn out to happen. And then some things that I put my faith too much on, and then it just scattered into pieces because probably the whole thing got shifted, or I had to make a better decision. So stuff like that has been. I mean, sometimes you feel that, like I remember there was another show before Veera also that I was supposed to do, but few things didn't work out because they had to take leave really quickly, and then I'd probably play somebody's mother in 6 months, and I was 16 then, so I freaked out. I said, I actually freaked out. I said, this can't happen. What is this?
Right, at 17 you can't play a mother.
Yeah, no, 16 in fact. Like I just
16, right, 16.
Yeah, I was just going to turn 16. So I remember, but I also remember the feeling that this is just so sad because that would be my first title show. And it's just so sad.
Yeah.
Like I want to do this thing, but I can't do it. The struggle is like, sometimes people often tend to compare you with other people. Like they almost treat you like a product. Oh, my product is better than your product. And it's just so funny like that, and I don't like it. So that just sets you up in a different level of competition, which sometimes isn't even healthy. So I have realized that you need to keep yourself focused, and every step. See, whenever you're trying to climb up, you raise your foot up, right? Raising your foot up is always going to be a struggle. So irrespective if you like it or you don't, you got to make sure that you face it. So in whatever form, sometimes people are nasty. Sometimes you hear things that you aren't, and sometimes they talk about you in a way that represents you like another person altogether. I'm like, I didn't even say that. I didn't even mean that. But like I said, then you realize that you don't have to explain anymore. So there has been a struggle for sure. And with films, of course, I was really, I was like, is it going to be welcoming? Is it not going to be welcoming? So I was really, and I was actually initially a little, I wouldn't say dicey. I was very sure that I wanted to give it a try, but then I was like, what if it doesn't happen? Like, and there's so many people, I don't know, suddenly everyone's getting launched.
Right.
And when my films came by, I was like, everyone's getting, so it's almost like, like you have an entire new series coming up, like new series.
Yeah, like a bunch of students passing out of a college.
Yeah. And them going to the same company for a job.
True.
So I remember, but I laughed it out, and I was like, I think the industry has enough space for everyone, so I'm good.
Right. Yeah, completely. So one of your fans has asked, which is the next Bollywood movie that you are doing?
I am doing one.
You're doing one? Which is what?
Yeah. We were in fact shooting for it. Oh God, it's. I wish I could announce it, but I can't because I've been told to just keep my mouth shut.
If you can just spill a few details for your fans.
What I can tell you is I'm shooting for it already, and I mean I'm not right now because of the whole Corona thing. But we were shooting right before Corona, and we've shot quite a bit. It's. I can't tell you more than what I can tell you. I mean, there's so many things that I want to say, but I can't because then I'm going to get a call. So why did you spill?
But we'll definitely discuss this project once you are allowed to speak.
I will, 100%. In fact, I'm really looking forward to discussing this one because I am genuinely very excited about it. This is a kind of film that I wanted to do forever. I have loved this genre of films, and I have, imagined just so many times myself doing what they're doing on screen, and I'm like, can I just get to do that? And I'm finally doing it on this one, so I'm excited.
That's nice to hear. Is there any TV show that you're considering?
Yeah, honestly, I've already put my commitments into a few films. I'm doing a few films in South as well. Doing a Telugu film, which I was also shooting for, which has also gone to hold. Like, we can't shoot right now. So I right now, the space that I'm in, I don't see myself doing immediately. But I definitely want to do something on television. Like, I'm not sure what exactly, because I don't see myself doing a daily soap at this point, because I really can't give that commitment, and it wouldn't be honest, and I don't want to be dishonest with anything that I do. But I want to be, we should find a way. We'll find a way. Something on television for fans' sake.
Yeah, if your fans keep hounding you for your next project, you will definitely have one. Yeah.
Yeah, like
Thank you
I'm
so
like, I
much.
want to look for one,
Yeah.
guys. Like, make something where you need less of my time.
I think you need to tell the directors इधर ही announce कर दो कि मुझे कोई project offer कर दो.
अरे 2-3 तो मतलब, you know, बीच में I'll tell you honestly, I made up my mind कि चलो
Yeah.
फाइनाइट सीरीज कर लेते हैं, इतने लोग बोल रहे हैं फाइनाइट
हाँ.
सीरीज भी 8-8 9-9 महीने शूट करेंगे तो फाइनाइट कैसे होगा? I said, this is not
Exactly
finite.
my point.
8-9 months is not finite.
It's not finite.
Yeah, finite is 2 months, 3 months, not beyond that.
Yeah.
So I feel like I have not been able to figure yet, but I'll find some way.
Yeah. We are looking forward to.
Ah, yeah, sure. No, you
Thank you
putting
so
another
much.
amount of pressure on me. Thank you very much.
No, no. Not at all. Not at all. Thank you so much, Digangana, for joining in. It was lovely chatting with you. Thank you so
Likewise,
much.
thank
Yeah.
you for having me. Thank you.
Yeah.
See you.
Bye. Bye.
Take care of yourself, yeah, and be safe.
Yeah. Yeah. Be safe. Take care.